It's your girl Merch, the Big Body Bench. Run, tell them. The Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come say this. I popped in to do your 2022 wrap up. It's going to be the last YouTube reading that I do for the collective for the year. And yeah, let's get into it. Let's just pray. Holy Spirit, answer. Angel, Spirit, God, Spirit, Animal Source, God, Goddess, Mama Kali, Mama Oshun. I ask you to support me as I tap into this collective energy to see what messages we have for the rest of the year. That we are loving on our throat chakras, we are loving on our heart chakras, we are loving on our sacrals at this time. We're allowing ourselves to ground spirit. We're getting in our bodies. We're being gentle with ourselves. We're taking the time to breathe through things that are on the verge of making us go crazy. Pray that we're just being gentle with ourselves first and foremost and not beating ourselves up too much when we can't be gentle with others the way that we like, or understanding as we would like. Spirit, we are grateful for the year that we have had, and we are so ready for the year ahead. Spirit, please protect the space from negative energies and only allow energies of love and light to enter. Ashe, thank you, Spirit. Ooh, so many things. As you come in, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new here. Share this video with someone that you love. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, send me a love donation. Follow me on any other platform or subscribe to my Patreon. Which I highly recommend because that is where I'm going to be spending the rest of my time. I've already started to make that transition. I kind of made that announcement a month ago, and that is going to be continuing going into 2023. So, I will not be doing any more readings for each signs on 222 on the clock, 2 in a room, 2 likes. Period. I will not be doing any more reads for each signs on YouTube. If you want my reads for each signs, go check out my Patreon. There's 3 tiers, a ton of amazing content up there, and like I said, that's where you're going to be finding me the majority of the time. Okay, so I'm saying that again for those of you that have gotten messages like, yo, where you at? I'm missing you. I am around, beloved. Okay, I am just honoring my time and my energy, valuing myself more these days. And if you value what you get here, then, you know, truly appreciate that and want that connection to continue, then maybe you want to go check out my Patreon. Or on the level that it has, then maybe you want to go check out my Patreon. If not, you will be able to find me here in the beginning of the month. I'll pop up in the middle of the month, and I'll pop up at the end of the month for collective reads over here. And then when I feel like doing my daily check-ins, I'll do my daily check-ins for the collectives. Okay? Let's get into it now that I did that. Got that all out the way. Whew. So I just feel like, one of the major things that's coming out in this spread, first of all, let me say that I am, if you know me as a reader, I don't need no fucking cards. And I've been using cards a lot less lately. Some of y'all are having such a hard time releasing control. Surrender to the divine is out here. Okay, releasing control of what you don't understand, or wanting so bad to know more, get more information, that this energy really made me pull from 5 different decks of cards, and I have a 6th one sitting here for me to clarify with. Like, y'all gotta chill, y'all gotta relax, y'all gotta surrender to the mystery of things. A lot of things just may not make sense at this time, and it's okay. They're not supposed to. But I also really feel like for those of you who have been meaning to learn more about astrology and just haven't been able to get around to it, or life's been lifing, or you're really overwhelmed by it, you don't really understand, I really want to encourage you just to start following more. Right, 444 on the clock. Listen, I really want to encourage you to start following more astrology pages. Okay, the community is really small, so just feel like as you start to follow 1 or 2, others will start to pop up out of nowhere that you could follow. They'll pop up on your feed, you know whatever. A lot of this may be IG or TikTok, whatever. This could be on here. This could be, if you watch a lot of tarot videos, maybe you just check in with the astrology for the day. There are a lot of astrologers on here that do daily reports. They don't even be long. They be like 5 minutes long to tell you what's going on in the sky for the day. So a lot of you, I just want to encourage you to get better at this, or if you've already been doing this, I want to encourage you to continue. Consistency being a big one. Consistency being a word that we want to take into 2023, right? I don't want to focus on no resolutions or none of that. You do what feels good to you, but really, I just want to honor consistency being something that we take into next year with us. Pharaoh, what's up? What's up, love? Been a long time. Hope all is well. Why can't I see what I'm doing here? Thank you for your guidance this year. Lime, you are so welcome. You are so welcome. You are so welcome. It's an honor. Okay, so getting into astrology, knowing more about astrology, there really is something about I really want to encourage you to. Okay, so that following more astrology pages, Pharaoh is another one. Pharaoh's in here, a great person for you to follow. And tap in with. He does bomb ass medical astrology readings, that energy. I also really feel like if you did not focus on your health this year, okay, in your physical body, you fucking played yourself. No lie, no bullshit. If it wasn't really brought to your attention where you needed to make your body stronger, where you needed to build your immune system, or detox, or lose weight, or whatever it is, really start to reverse some of the damage you've done on your body, and you didn't take this year to make certain changes to do that, you played yourself in a real way. Okay. And I say that with love. I love you, but get on that. I also want to say that I got this message like in the beginning of December. Yo, if you haven't detoxed this year, go ahead and get that that end of the year detox in. Don't be so caught up in Thanksgiving and Christmas and all these other things that wanting to eat a certain way, that you don't allow your body to detox for the end of the year. But also detox from whatever it is that you feel called to detox from whatever it is that you need to detox from. But anyway, so I also was saying, for some of you, you would really do well to go into 2023 getting an astrology reading. Locking in with more astrology pages, starting to keep up with what's going on, the transits in the sky, but getting an astrology reading, or for some of you, you kind of did this coming into this year, or you kind of tried to plan out your year, what would happen, and some of you didn't go back and kind of keep referring to it. I don't know what this is or who this is. This may not be for everyone, but some of you started 2022 like, okay, this could be your vision board. This may be before you go ahead and you make a vision board for 2023. You really sit with your vision board for 2022 and really ask yourself what you've accomplished, or what you may not have accomplished but have started to work on, and what you completely fucking avoided, what you're completely way off the mark on, and what you're spot on with, being a big one that's coming through. But again, some of you made certain predictions for yourself this year. This could be through astrology if you're really into astrology. And some of you kind of didn't refer back to those predictions you made. This could be something you wrote down. I don't know. It could be a video. I don't know. Didn't really refer back to that to see what your year would be like. And you should. I'm literally hearing reading. So for some of you, this is a video or this is a reading. For me, this could be a reading from December of 2021, January of 2022. I don't know. But if you know, you fucking know. If you hear, then you fucking know. My readings are timeless. So some of you may do well to go back and see a video from December of 2021, or go back to, you would do you well to see a video from January of 2022. Do with that what you will. Some of you, when you watch the message, it didn't make sense to you. Whole picture out here. This is a birth chart. Okay, know your birth chart, master your birth chart. Even if you've gotten your birth chart read, I just feel like you would do well to do one every fucking 6 months or every year. No lie, no bullshit. You know, you need to make sure that you're in alignment, or need to know how certain things are affecting you, certain current transits are affecting you. But back to what I was saying, yo, this message is so fucking loud. I just keep hearing December 2021, January 2022. One of my readings. This could be for your sign. This could be a collective reading. I don't fucking know. It'll call you, I guess, if it's meant to. If you go down that rabbit hole, I guess it's for who it's for. But whole picture out here with heart-to-heart conversations out here in reverse really sounded like I was dragging you in a reading and you didn't want to hear it. For whoever this is for, like I was dragging you in a reading and you didn't want to hear it. You couldn't see the whole picture. You were too close to something, so you were in your feelings about it. You may have gotten frustrated with me, pissed off with me in that reading. No lie, no bullshit. Some of you are now going to go back and be able to watch something that I posted a while ago that you were not in a place to receive then. It only fucking makes sense to you now. You only get it now because you're not as close to it as you were. You're a little more detached now emotionally. So do with that what you will. But also, I feel like this year, when you really look at this year in a whole, 11:11 on the clock as I say this shit, when you really look at this year in a whole with heart-to-heart conversations in reverse, Libra out here with keeping an open mind, 7th house out here with finances and career is so interesting to me. 7 of Cups out here with this energy, 9 of Swords in reverse, 5 of Cups in reverse. It's so interesting to me because it really is giving, by the time 2022 is over, y'all gonna know who y'all people are. Y'all should already know who y'all people are at this point. You should know who your soul tribe is. You should know who you fucking with and who you not fucking with. Who you absolutely are not in alignment with. Don't need to be revisiting anything with. Don't need to be connecting with at all. We're only temporary. Who's permanent and who's temporary. Who's real and who's not. Who's riding with you and who's not. Who doesn't have your back and who does. You know, some of you may be still figuring this out. There may be some, this may have happened in a lot of different connections and there may be only a couple left that you need to figure this out about. Okay, 1 or 2 left, but for the most part, you should really 1, 2, 2, 3 on the clock. You should know who you moving into 2023 with. You should know who is absolutely not going. And it's so strange because Mercury retrograde starts today, right? Until the 18th, right, of January. And so it's so crazy because I feel like this is a good thing. A lot of people get real, they get real, Mercury retrograde, and we complain about it, But the truth of the matter is, I really feel like this is a good thing as we are leaving 2022 because for some of you, certain things that you have swept under the rug, certain things that really have bothered you, and certain connections that you have taken with you up until now are going to be coming back up again, baby. And you can't you can't ignore them again. Spirit's not letting you ignore them again. Spirit's not letting you look the other way. Okay, they're not going to get swept under the rug. Some of you are going to think about certain things, speak about them. They're going to come back up, or someone's going to do the same shit to you again that they did before, and you didn't set the solid boundary or didn't stick to it, or that energy, didn't value yourself enough. 10-10, 10-10, 10 in a room, 10 likes. 13-31, how you show up is going to be reflected back to you. But 10-10, heavy on the heavy endings. Okay, this year really going out with a bang, and you being really fortunate. So it's interesting. It's interesting because multiple truths always exist. For some of you needing to honor this Mercury retrograde energy, some of you really want to walk away from connections that you've been in a long time, relationships, marriages, whatever. You may want to hold off. You may be feeling this even more fucking intense because of Mercury retrograde. Also, Mars is also still in retrograde. There's other things going on right now. This is why I feel like, right, look to the stars is out here in reverse. A lot of you just needing to, you may know what's going on in the stars, but you may not know what's going on with you or how it's affecting you personally. I also really feel like synastry being a real big one. If you and anyone moving forward, or literally not needing to have any connections with anybody that you want to deepen, that you can't compare your birth charts or do synastry charts, whatever, do the synastry of your charts, see if y'all are compatible, see if y'all meant to be friends. 1441 on the clock, period. See if this person's going to reflect your behavior in the connection, whether or not y'all are good for each other. This could be friends, or you know, this could be people that you want to work with, work for, even have work for you, even. Or relationships, romantic relationships. For some of you, need to do this with your children so that you could better understand them, you could better parent them. So much, so much, so much, so much. I also really feel like needing to, being too close to something, needing someone to be a mediator. This could be therapy, needing someone to come in and kind of help you look at something from a different point of view, because at you know, or needing to kind of bring someone to make sure that you're not bugging about something, to either confirm how you feel or help you shift your perception about something, maybe offer you a different view on something. Okay, this could be in your connections. Okay, that you want to abandon ship, have you on the running out on. For some of you, yo, you really have a shitty relationship with money. You really have a shitty relationship with your business, with your work, with your job. A lot of you really didn't appreciate the freedom that your position allowed you to have, the status that it allowed you to have. So some of you, it got taken from you. Things you might not have done as well as you wanted to financially this year, but for a lot of you, it's because you were supposed to be focused on cultivating better relationships in your life, and you weren't. You were so focused on trying to make money. For a lot of you, it's even those of you who knew better because you understood the astrology, or you understood that it wasn't your money yet. It was your year to heal. It was your year to connect. And instead of showing up how you were supposed to show up for work and releasing and not worrying about it, but really shifting your attention to healthier, deep, authentic, fucking safe connections in your lives, that your money really may have been fucked up. Some of you didn't make the same money that you made last year in 2021, and yet you were still very blessed in a lot of ways. Or you know, may not have no money in your pocket, or may not have no money in your bank account, but you know, you still found a way to eat, or you still were able to get it done somehow, or people still popped up in your life who were really supportive, just held it down for you in one way or another. Some of you really need to trust that the divine has you no matter what, even if life don't look like what you want it to look like. Okay, keep an open mind about certain relationships, certain connections, even your businesses that you feel like are failing. I feel like you need to give them a real chance. You know, needing to really take your job seriously, or your company seriously. For those of you who want to build a business, or those of you who have one and really haven't been honoring it the way that you should. You know, I just keep hearing relationship with your job, a relationship with your business, relationship with your money, relationship with your career, building a better relationship. Year 7, next year being year 7, next year being a very spiritual number, but I also a very spiritual year, but I also really feel like next year being a year that is yeah, is also one that is going to be deepening these connections that you have built in this, or that have been able to stand the test of time, or have made it through this year. If certain connections have made it through this year, going into next year, really feeling like they're about to go into the next level, 11 in the room, 11 likes. They about to go to the next level. Really about to level up. Some of you, you know, everything in you wants you to run for the hills in a connection that really is worth you fighting for, fighting hard, you know, or someone wants to run away from you, you need to not take it personally. Someone's really going through something. Whole picture, heart to heart conversations in reverse. Needing to not take certain people personally, or certain things that people have done personally, because you can see the whole picture. Some of you, you can never have a certain conversation with your parents. You may never want to talk to them. You may thrive being at a distance from them, or you may love them and you know, and still be able to be around them, but you just can never talk to them about certain things, or you got to keep them, you have to keep a certain emotional distance, or you'll never get what you need. You'll never get the fucking apology you need. It'll never get any deeper than it is. But you got to look at the whole picture. You got to really honor certain people didn't have certain tools. You really have to honor that you have, you know, they went through what they went through, so that you can turn out how you are, so that you can make the damn transformation that you're making, because those who come after you are not going to do things the way that they were done before you. Okay, that energy, I just feel like, you know, they did the best that they could, or you really don't have the capacity to be my partner or my parent, or I really got to stop taking you fucking seriously, or personally is the word. Really got to stop taking your fucked up actions personally, because it really isn't a reflection of me. It's really is a reflection of how you feel about yourself, but also where you are on your healing journey, or the fact that you aren't on a journey to healing, and this is why you act this way. This is completely your trauma. This isn't even you. I don't even blame you. Doesn't mean I stick around and let you do just anything to me, but this isn't even you. So I can't even take this fucking personally. Really looking at people differently, really changing your relationship with others. 12-12. Certain things that really feel personal just aren't. A lot of realizing this, a lot of not taking emotional baggage, certain emotional baggage with you in the 2023, because some shit just ain't fucking personal. For some of you, really need to see that you have stayed out of fucking relationships, or away from relationships, or you know, that energy. You're afraid. If I get out of this, I don't never want to get in another one. You're afraid of connecting, afraid of love, you know. But I just feel like a lot of you were approaching connections, or approaching a relationship with yourself with limited knowledge, or a limited viewpoint. You know, feel like having more tools now, having a different, a higher vantage point. You know, having a better relationship with yourself, being able to see the whole picture, or being able to see or accept all of you. For some of you, this was heart to heart conversations in reverse, was really having a hard time doing your shadow work, really having a hard time even connecting with the masculine energy within you, the masculine and the feminine, finding harmony within. Okay, that balancing, loving your whole self, or your light and your dark, your higher self and your lower self. Some of you have really cultivated a better relationship with yourself this year. It's going to get even better next year. Hell yeah, I saw all of them. I saw all of them. All of them, all of them, all of them. All them fucking numbers. Heavy on the synchronicities. Separation out here in reverse. That energy. Very soon out here, some of you, right. Few things. One, I just feel like some of you are on the brink of separation. Are you worried about this, or you're thinking about this? But I feel like needing to not rush. Nothing is yet set in stone. Shit is still being worked on. Okay, a lot of you are trying to impose your will on certain situations. This could also be leaving a job. Wanting to leave a job prematurely. Y'all are going to leave when you're meant to leave, so you can go start your business, or you know, you're going to be able to shift out of the way you're running your business, so that you can expand when you need to, or you can work smarter and not harder when you need to. Just you know what I'm saying? Be patient. Some of you like, this ain't fucking doing it. I'm about to go get a 9 to 5, and just right when you go get the 9 to 5, right when you go get the 9 to 5 is when you was about to get that blessing. Okay? What time is it? Because I got a client in 15 minutes. So I'm about to get off in a few minutes. But, self-care, needing to really honor your intuition. Okay, needing to know when it's you. You know, when it's your intuition, and when it's your anxiety, when it's your fear, when it's your trauma talking, when it's your demons talking. Detox, detox, detox. That energy, aromatherapy being out here, and I pulled a card from you from the Metaphysical Cannabis Oracle deck, and lavender was the card. I'm gonna read it to you, but lavender was the herb to work with, and this aromatherapy card is out here, and lavender is on it. It was something that was really coming out. Some of you don't like the way that you smell. Detox, detox, detox. Some of you don't like your natural smell. Detox. The nose, big Taurus energy, Taurus vibes coming through. Taurus knows when someone is off, when someone's unhealthy, unwell, when someone's spirit, energy, soul is fucking putrid, decaying, their body is decaying, has infection even. Do with this shit what you will. STDs, spiritually transmitted diseases, sexually transmitted diseases. I feel like someone's gift is to be really sensitive. Your gift's strengthening. You becoming more sensitive to your environment, to clutter. Pick shit up. Keep shit clean. Throw things out. Don't be afraid. Okay, a lot of deep cleaning, even though we just had a new moon, and it's not like we have. I just feel like it's not like we're releasing and we're purging, but we're always releasing and purging when we need to be, and it's a lot of this energy of still releasing and purging during this time at the end of the year. Resting, heavy fucking resting. Take time to breathe out in reverse. A lot of y'all nerves are fucking shot. Y'all nerves are shot. You just need to honor that you need to rest. Your environment really may be contributing to the stress. Period. Some of you are really expecting the worst. I don't want you to. Some of you are really expecting to not be able to come back from something, or that someone will never be able to come back from something. I want you to shift your perspective about this. I also really feel like do not play yourself and give up prematurely on something that you have not given 100% to. Something you have not exhausted all options before you have told yourself that this is not going to work for you. Okay? Grounding, meditate more, learn more astrology. Let me read this shit and then get over this so I get off of this so I can cleanse my energy, pray, and get ready for my client. Alchemy, choices is out here. Choices. In the alchemy card, we see the bong in a glass case on the wall, back there in the back. And another that is free in the hands of the being. The person depicted has to make a decision. The bong brings the alchemy of the four elements together, as shown by the table altar beside the person. Excuse me. I don't see no fucking table altar beside the person, but I'm in my business. Anyway, right, is seeing always believing? Whatever. What are the water, the earth spirit, the air, and the fire all have to be present for the alchemy to work properly and connect to the higher realms. When this card appears, you are being reminded that you always have a choice. Decisions come before actions, and the bong represents weighing your alternatives. If this card has come to you, commune with the plant spirit pairing to determine progress, plan the future, and find the ambition to make it happen as fast as you like. Plant spirit, lavender. I just feel like calm down, beloved. Calm down, beloved. Easy, easy, easy. Wear more lavender, okay? The work with the scent. Okay, get your oil diffusers, put it in your baths, get some lotions, whatever the fuck you do. Okay, working with your lavender for sure. I just feel like a lot of y'all want to be really impulsive in your decision making right now, and you can't. A lot of you want to be you want a rushed outcome. You ain't gonna have it. You want to know for certain that you're going to have the results you want if you take a certain direction. No, you're not getting it. Either take the leap of faith or never find out. That's on you. That energy. Anyway, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Numo nomo. At the bottom of the deck, I'm going to read this because it's so loud. Change. The Numo Nomo is the chameleon of the culture suit. As culture changes, we change as we progress through life from adolescents to full grown adults. It may feel like we are battling ourselves or our programs. Numo Nomo appears when the conditioning you have been inputting into your operating system is no longer compatible. This is a call for you to wrap yourself around what you think you know and what you may have and what may have been instilled in you as default by your parents, grandparents, and even possibly your friends, exes, and society as a whole. Small mushrooms gather around Numo Nomo. Can't see shit. My bad. I stare at a screen all day. I can't see shit. Where am I at? Shit. Small mushrooms gather around Numo Nomo. Swear to God, I cannot see. But that's been my download for days, because put your hand in front of your face. The closer something gets, the harder it is for it to see. Right, and now I can see. Small mushrooms gather around Numo Nomo and in the background of the card as a reminder to connect to the entire network of beings on the planet. We are all intertwined within each other as we all come from the same source of energy. Connect with your inner warrior, healer, lover, friend, and be the chameleon of your own life. At times, you may even see the confirmation of the rainbow, reminding you that all is well. The world is much smaller than you could imagine. Our connections to others are intertwined more than you know. You know, it's crazy. I just feel like looking at someone thinking you and someone are not the same at all, or y'all are so different now, or y'all, you know, they can never fucking understand you, and y'all not much different at all. Y'all are actually just alike, or y'all are going through the same things, or y'all are saying the same things in different ways. You know, I feel like you really would do well to learn to communicate in a different way with someone who means a whole lot to you before you jump ship prematurely, or learn how to show up to your business, your job, whatever it is, you know, your passion, your hobby, a little more. Give yourself a little more grace. You know what I'm saying? And show up a little more consistent and determined before you give up on it. You know, I feel like really needing to honor that we are all a lot more alike than we think. That energy, you know, being a little more understanding, a little more passionate with yourself and with others. Some shit is shaky, but with yourself and with others at this time, because I just feel like you think you got it all together and you don't. Deep cleaning, deep cleaning, deep cleaning from now until the new year, my love. I'm gonna leave it there. I love y'all. Yeah, 2022 is a wrap. Happy New Year.